Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Now this trailer came out obviously during the Nintendo E3 Direct, and honestly guys, I am so excited for it. I know we didn't see any gameplay, it was all just kind of like a CG trailer. Honestly guys, there's so much that I'm excited for with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. What is it? What am I really excited for? Well, you guys will have to stick around to find out.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
So before we get into why I'm excited for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, let me quickly show you guys my initial reaction for when this game got revealed.
Before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you. Thank you very much for watching.
Pikmin. It's
Until
gonna be
next
Pikmin.
time.
It's gonna be Pikmin. That's... Wait, is this a sequel? Is it a sequel? An expansion? The sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now in development. Can't say I predicted that one. Okay. So yes, I was very hyped. I was like, oh, this looks really cool. And the thing that I liked about it, the one complaint I had about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, now you guys might disagree with me on this one, but I didn't like, it's not that I didn't like it, I didn't feel like it had the best atmosphere. Because with me, you guys know I like darker games. I like games with that dark undertone. And this trailer really emphasized the fact that this game will have a much darker tone than Breath of the Wild. So I feel like Breath of the Wild, like if we're going to look at it, Breath of the Wild is going to be the Ocarina of Time, and the sequel is going to be the Majora's Mask. And since I like Majora's Mask more than I like Ocarina of Time, now granted, I actually didn't really like Ocarina of Time, but I loved Breath of the Wild, so how much I could love this game. This could become one of my favorite Switch games pretty easily. And I'm very excited to see what this game offers in terms of atmosphere, tone, and all that. And I really hope that it does keep traditional to Breath of the Wild. And I'm going to get into that in a second. I believe that the developers, producers, whoever of this game said that this game is going to be darker than Majora's Mask. Now, I'm not saying that Majora's Mask was really dark. It just had a creepy undertone, you know, all that stuff with the moon and all that. So the fact that this game is going to be darker than Majora's Mask, I'm excited. Now, obviously, we didn't hear anything about story or how the game's going to run or play or anything like that. And I really hope it does keep to tradition with Breath of the Wild, except maybe a few changes. I think that maybe they should get rid of the shrines or at least do something to make them a little bit bigger. Because I did like the shrines, actually, quite a bit. But maybe have them be a little bit bigger, because most of them were just simple puzzles you had to solve or just little combat challenges. I think they should be a little bit grander in scope. Maybe like less of them, but more than there are dungeons, and have them be smaller than dungeons but bigger than the traditional shrines, and then still have the bigger dungeons that, you know, that you're usually used to in Zelda. Because obviously there won't be Divine Beasts this time around. It should be, you know, something different. And I'm very excited to see what direction they go with it, if they're going to just make shrines again, because obviously it seems, at least for now, it seems like it's all going to take place in the same area as Breath of the Wild. And honestly, I don't have a problem with that. A lot of people were asking, is this all going to take place in the same place, like, you know, same Hyrule, as Breath of the Wild. And I think it would be actually cool if it did take place in the same map, the same exact map as Breath of the Wild. But, here's the but. I think they should change the aesthetic of the map. Like, most of the map, not all of it, but most, was in the daytime. It was bright, it was vibrant, it was colorful, it looked great, trust me. But I think it would be great if the whole land was dark, right? If it was always night, if there was something that involved night, and the whole land was just night, dark. You had to use a torch to see, and there were dark creatures roaming around. I think that would be really, really cool if the game was just dark as a whole. Maybe it's my love for Luigi's Mansion that's spawning this feeling, but given that this game is supposed to be a lot darker, in tone, than Breath of the Wild, I think one way of emphasizing on that is just making it nighttime, or just, killing day entirely, and having the whole land have to survive during the nighttime, always having candles on, and torches, and campfires, and all that stuff. And now there's these dark creatures, we see, I'm presuming it's Ganon, the dead corpse of Ganon. He's alive, so his eyes glow, so maybe you have to fight the dead corpse of Ganon. So there's a bunch of possibilities when it comes to this game, and I really, really hope that they emphasize on the dark tone of the game. Something I really also hope they do is they emphasize more on the relationship of Link and Zelda. And I don't mean they have to talk about them kissing and dating and anything like that. I think they should be together more. I think there should be, maybe, I'd say debatably co-op. Have someone play as Link and someone play as Zelda, and you can play through this adventure together. And having that would be awesome, because you see them in the trailer, they are together. They are looking, wandering through under the castle together. So I think it would be really, really cool if maybe there was some sort of optional co-op experience where you did get to have someone play as Zelda, and, you have the other person play as Link, and you could do this whole game together. That would be really, really cool. Solving dungeons together, and, I think that would be really, really cool. And I think it would be the first mainline Zelda game. I'm not talking about Four Swords or Triforce Heroes. I mean a mainline Zelda game that would have some sort of co-op experience, and I think it could work really, really well. Maybe even online co-op, but I think that is a very big stretch given how big the world of Breath of the Wild is, so I don't think they would do online co-op, but it would be cool if they at least nodded towards the idea of online co-op. As to when this game would release, I think holiday 2020 at the earliest. I don't see this game coming out early next year at all. I don't see it being shown off for the rest of the year. I think it might be shown off in a January, February, March direct of next year, and then being blown out in the year of 2020, and then maybe coming out at the end of 2020 or sometime in 2021. But if that comes out in 2020, 2020 is looking like a strong year. I mean, with Animal Crossing and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 and, whatever else is going to be coming out that year, 2020 could be a really strong year if Breath of the Wild 2 comes out that year. But that is a complete wait and see type thing. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 in the description down below, or in the comments down below. Make sure to enter my Luigi's Mansion 3 giveaway. Hopefully you guys are interested in that, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.